Hello Joyce. How are you? How's Karen doing? I was just going to sit when I noticed you. Such a pleasant surprise.
Hello Rose. I'm fine. How are you? And Karen is doing well too. It's been long meeting you. I am happy to see you too.
Yes, I'm happy as well. Do you remember when I used to pat you when you were little? You were so cute back then. You're still cute, however now people have a hard time differentiating between our age. I'm not much older than you, however I see you as my littlest sister.
I seriously love you. I'm happy Karen has a nice friend.
And I think Karen was supposed to come today, and she couldn't receive the call as well. Is something up?
Actually, Karen had a very important task. She's busy and I think in a meeting of her part-time job right now, so she kept her phone in silent. You know her, don't you? She asked me to come visit you, hear your story and then tell it to her. She said you stay busy and she can't always come, so she doesn't want any opportunity go. How interested she is about your stories make me nostalgic.
That girl. I know her really well. I'm happy to have a friend like her actually. What are you nostalgic about, by the way?
Oh, well, from childhood, she really loved paranormal things. However, our family doesn't believe in those at all. She didn't hear about any true stories worth believing before. However, now, getting the chance, I think, she indeed is really excited. To be honest, I'm excited as well. It's my first time. And I know you are trustworthy. So I would really love to hear another incident of yours. Karen told me about one, the blood falling one. It was so interesting it almost felt like you described a dream. I am eager to know more.
Oh, and Joyce, let's sit down. I sat too long, I forgot to ask you about it.
Oh yes. I completely forgot about that as well. Let's sit and continue.
Now, let me tell you about what I call the tea incident. Me and my friend were so much in confusion during this turn of things.
Hey, what about we go to home? That would be the right place to say this, I think. For some reason, I had a feeling someone's watching us. So let's go.
Oh, is it? Sure, let's go to my house. I'd be more comfortable there too. Everything is fine now, right?
Yes, it completely is. Now tell the tea incident. I cannot wait anymore.
Okay, so, what happened was that, right after the blood incident ended, we started seeing some signs. At first we saw some pen ink on the table, whereas as far as we remember, it wasn't there.
It could be your mistake, right?
Yes, of course, I didn't give it much attention. Then, in Tuesday, me and Feriha started seeing 3 dots at the up and 1 dot at the down, like how a triangle is formed. It would happen by the pen's ink on our hands. So it's normal, as during writing at school ink can get on our hand. However, the thing got suspicious when, along with other usual ink, that sign suddenly was created every Tuesday back then. It might happen on normal days too, so the fact between reality and company incidents was very hard to recognize. If it actually meant something, or it didn't. However, at first we couldn't get what it was. But then we asked a random classmate of ours, like, what can you make out if these dots? And she was like, T. Then it hit me. It happened for 3 days, from Tuesday to Thursday, and we were also 2 people. The one who sat beside me wasn't much interested cause she was pretty studious.
Oh. However, wait.
Hear me out. You might be thinking that it still doesn't mean that it wasn't a coincidence. However, hear the rest. One day Feriha told me after coming to school that she saw that sign on her shoulder using ink when she was changing clothes. However, how would that happen? Her sleeves were too long for ink being even able to get there.
That's suspicious.
Yes, and I also once saw this sign on a part of my hand where ink wasn't supposed to go when I'm writing. How can the sign form then? We still didn't get what it was for, exactly. We tried making words that contains T, however couldn't make a sense of the whole thing. We saw this T, or those dots every Tuesday, that time. And whenever we saw, we used to go around telling each other. And to be honest, my friend is trustworthy. And whatever she said, I also experienced things like that, so there was no reason for me to doubt her. We saw it even in other places, like whenever we saw the dots we imagined that T, and I don't know how much of that was truly something, and how much was just coincidence. But it is all true.
Now that's something. However, just like the other stories, it ends as a mystery still up to this day, right?
Completely. You got it right. So that's all for today, even though there's so many other things. However, I gotta go do my work. You can stay if you like. I hope you weren't bored, Candy.
Oh, you still remembered it. Thank you.
You're so sweet, Joyce.
You're all the way more.